Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope everyone is doing well. We have a rocking day ahead of us today, very heavy schedule, but I'm very excited because of course every day I feel very excited when I rise and shine, and I know I'm going to be meeting you in about an hour or so. All right, let's get started with our session. I hope I am live and audible and visible. नहीं हूँ तो मैं देख लेती हूँ एक बार. अर्चित और सातुन मुझे दिख रहे हैं क्लास में, but I don't know if I am audible or visible right as of now. Let's hope I am. Quickly, let's get started with our session also. अपना discussion भी चालू रखते हैं. All right, so remember to hit AbhiCat live when you're taking your Unacademy subscription. The course could be any, the subscription code has to be just one. That's AbhiCat live. Okay. Oh, I am loud and audible and visible. Wonderful, wonderful. Guys, these are two really lovely batches that we started on the 9th, and these are still up for admission. I'm going to be having a class in the Road to Success batch today at 8 p.m. again. So we are going to be starting off with our course today. In the first class, of course, it was an orientation, so we did discuss all of that. So if you haven't yet started your preparation today, 8 p.m. is the right time to begin your preparation for the Road to Success for CAT 2022 batch, guys. The Vision batch also starring the very wonderful Shabana ma'am. Karo. Okay, so if you're planning to buy your subscription for the Plus course right now, here is an exciting opportunity. We've got a very short-term offer that is going on. So you take your Plus subscription, get a 10% discount on using my code AbhiCat, and then AbhiCat live, and then on top of this you also get a complimentary campus placement program also. So isn't that wonderful? You get CAT preparation at 10% less, and you also get 4 months of campus placement training. So here is a wonderful course, guys. Anyone who is about to go for campus placement interviews, this is the right course for you. Also, guys, last chance to get into the top B schools. Mahaset का course start हो रहा है. Target batch for MBA Mahaset. Do join in. Okay, here are your Plus subscription available right now at huge discounts. So please do take a subscription. Remember, AbhiCat Live will be really good for you. Iconic subscription for the MBA aspirants is like the icing on top of the, whatever. So all benefits of the Plus. So Plus के जितने benefits वो हैं ही. And then on top of it, you get one-to-one live doubts, you get one-to-one live concepts, and you get one-to-one live mentorship also. So बहुत प्यारी चीजें चल रही हैं. Also, guys, Unacademy Ask a Doubt is this lovely feature that is available now on our website also. So you can ask up to 3 doubts at a go. Okay. Also, you can get solutions in a language of your choice. So that's the second good thing. And also, on top of that, you can request a review for your solution also. So if you find that the solution is not to your satisfaction, ask for a review. So that's also there. All right, let's get started with our words. बहुत सारे words हैं आज, so करते हैं फटाफट. Debacle, of course, हमें मालूम है disaster होता है. So debacle, अचानक से I'm not able to think of a debacle, but yeah, there are many. All those typhoons that happen, all those things that are happening, those are called debacles or disaster. Resounding, of course, is very loud. There was a resounding victory for BJP and AAP yesterday. Oof, Punjab and AAP was amazing. So yes, resounding. Potency, of course, is power, strength. So that at a low ebb, at the lowest situation. So ebb means the lowest point of the tide. So that is bad situation, very bad. Drubbing, of course, is beating. And citadel, of course, is a fortress. Okay, so those are your words. We've got one more set of words today. So anguished, of course, is very worried, very sad, very tortured. So I feel anguished when I think of students who were not able to get through CAT last year, and I want them to get through CAT this year, so that is anguish, worry, stress, torture, whatever. Protracted, of course, is lengthy. Something that is extended for a very long period of time is protracted. Epicenter means core, at the heart of something. Switched, of course, means moved. So something has been switched from X position to Y position, has been moving. Decimation, of course, means death. Remember, decimation is a very interesting word. So, decimation comes from decimal, which means tenth. So, decimation actually literally means killing 1/10 of the population, or 1/10 of whatever population you have. If you kill it, it's called decimation. But the word can be used metaphorically also. So when you kill an entire set of people, or when a party is routed in elections completely, so you still call it decimation. So that's why decimation, death, routed, all of those. Formidable, of course, means very strong, wow, very powerful. All right, let's take a look at our article today. The winning formula on the polarization politics of BJP. Yeah, I know all of you will say, ma'am, why politics? Hey, what can I do? Hindu editorial, first one I picked. Whew, it said BJP, politics, and because I was making the article today, not yesterday. Yesterday I was celebrating, you know that. It's my birthday, so I was out partying, not out partying at home, but just partying. So I made the session today in the morning only. So obviously then it had to happen. Aaj ka article liya, and winning formula for the BJP, polarization politics of BJP. Now what do I mean by polarization politics? Polarize means to create separate poles, right? So here is USA, here is USSR, and here are the two poles that the world is divided into. Everybody has to be either red or non-red, or whatever USA colors are. So that was what polarization was. So BJP's polarization politics, that means it is very divisive, divide kar rahi hai hame. So polarization बहुत प्यारा word है, which means divisive, something that divides you, right? So that's one. All right, let's take a look at our article. Very interesting article for today. So the Bharatiya Janata Party has retained power in all the 4 states it held. Of the 5 that went to polls between February 10th and March 7th, while the Congress lost the only one it had, Punjab, to Aam Aadmi Party. Oh, sad. The BJP overcame the fatigue and popular disenchantment it had accumulated over 5 years in Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Goa and Manipur, while the Congress collapsed in Punjab. Disenchantment means people are now not as impressed with them. Okay, the popularity of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who remained the central figure of the BJP campaign, contributed significantly to the party's victory. Yes, there are no regional satraps in BJP. We have only one supreme leader, the Prime Minister, who is the face of the party and who is, he is also actively campaigning for the party. So he has contributed significantly. For the Congress, the leadership of the Gandhi family has become more of a burden, going by its move ahead of the elections that contributed directly to the party's Punjab debacle, a state which they held in their hand and they were happily doing well. Well, there was a debacle, and that was perpetrated, I think, by the Congress family, the Gandhi family only. So yes, so unfortunately, they missed out on that single one state that they had held. The resounding victory of AAP in Punjab opens new possibilities for the emergence of a national alternative to the BJP. So AAP could become slowly over time a national alternative for BJP. But at the moment, the latter's electoral appeal appears unassailable. The word unassailable, assail means to attack. So something that is unassailable means it cannot be defeated. So what you call impregnable, please pay attention to this word, everyone. Okay, impregnable, something that cannot be beaten, right? That is what currently BJP's electoral appeal appears to be. Unassailable, it is impregnable, it cannot be defeated. A combination of identity appeals, welfare promises and strongman rhetoric helped the winners. Strongman rhetoric means powerful people, their speeches. The BJP in 4 states and AAP in Punjab. So these were the winning ideas in the election. The potency of a caste-oriented social justice plank as a mobilization strategy is at a low ebb. So this is something that is going down. Caste-based politics is now really going down. as the collapse of its Samajwadi Party version of UP and the Congress version in Punjab shows. So if you're trying to say that we'll be caste oriented and we'll give you social justice, okay, that's not really working right now. You can see for SP also, for Congress also. Dynastic politics. Dynastic politics means I am the leader, my son is the leader, my son's son is the leader, his son is also leader. We are just by birth, virtue of being born in a party, we are leaders. So that's dynastic politics, right? Can be taken as having received a definite drubbing. So unki bahut watt lagi hai. The leadership of many of the parties on the losing side are controlled by families over generations. The Congress, the Shiromani Akali Dal, SAD, the Samajwadi Party and the Rashtriya Lok Dal. Mr. Modi and AAP leader Arvind Kejriwal were quite possibly seen by their supporters as subaltern raiders of elite citadels. So Mr. Kejriwal and Prime Minister Modi are seen as people who have shattered through this notion of dynastic politics. They are not coming from political dynasties. They are self-made men who have proved themselves in their own whatever sphere they were working with, and they have appeared to be these, storm raiders who've gone in and shattered these elite fortresses. What is this elite fortress? This is family politics. I'm going to be prime minister, you are going to be ex-minister, you're going to be Y minister, and such like things. All my family, all in the family. So nepotism in that sense has taken a beating. The UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has risen as a formidable vote catcher for the BJP in the Hindi heartland. Hindi heartland loves Mr. Yogi. His brushes with controversies only added to his popularity, the results suggest, and a new Modi-Yogi iteration of Hindutva politics has reinforced the BJP in UP. That strengthened it like anything. The voters had appeared anguished with inflation. So voters are unhappy with inflation, stray cattle menace, poor COVID-19 management and unemployment. True, there are too many cows going here and there. We cannot even kill them, we cannot eat them, and as in, I don't mean a we, but as in people. It's banned. All of that is banned. So there is a lot of cattle. There was a lot of management, mismanagement, whatever you wish to call it, in COVID-19, and there was a lot of inflation, which has happened because of COVID-19. But then everybody does want to blame the government, obviously. So, but not enough to vote out the BJP. Yep, not enough at all. The government is here and here to stay. A protracted agitation of farmers had minimal impact on the polls. So we were having, remember, we were having the farmers agitation in West UP, which did not have a lot of impact on the polls also, as the BJP won many seats in its epicenter of West UP. So West UP mein jo epicenter tha, Meerut, udhar Bulandshahr, Meerut and all such like places, they still managed to do well. It appears that the non-Jat and non-Muslim votes considerably consolidated behind the BJP in the face of the aggressive campaign of SP-RLD alliance. So the SP-RLD got together, but the non-Jats and the non-Muslims, Jats for RLD, Muslims for Samajwadi. The non-Jats and non-Muslims got together and voted like anything to just make sure that the SP-RLD was not really as strong there. Several backward caste leaders switched from the BJP tent to the SP camp, but ordinary voters did not follow them to an extent that could have threatened the BJP. So yes, a lot of leaders went out from BJP, but did not really have that much of an impact. The SP more than doubled its tally of 2017, and that's an amazing thing. They actually got a lot of seats this time. But it still fell short, of course. But yeah, kudos to Akhilesh Yadav and his very intense campaigning and very intense planning. That was really good. It could not wash off its image of being a party that provides protections to criminals and favors Yadavs and Muslims. Unfortunately, that's a problem. At the national level or even at the state level, you cannot be doing this, favoring a certain caste or a certain religion. Apparently, the elections saw decimation of the Bahujan Samaj Party. Unfortunately, BSP stands nowhere. helping the BJP more than the SP. So that has kind of helped the BJP. The Congress only helped in creating an atmosphere for the SP alliance and barely opened its account. So Congress, unfortunately, not did anything great. But hey, that's how the things have turned out this time. Who knows, the next election, things may just be different. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I really enjoyed it. Yesterday, I had no idea what was going on in the world. So yeah, this was a good wake up call. What is the main idea of the passage? That communal politics is on the rise. BJP brand of politics is a winning formula. SP Congress combined is a new age combination. Hindi heartland brings out caste-based politics. Come on, guys. What is the main idea? Let me say hi to everyone. Good morning. Let me take a look. Good morning, Archit, Satun. Guys, I hope everybody's liked the session. इतने लोग देख रहे हैं, like कर दो please. Okay. Archit, Satun, Gautam, Dishani, Deepti, Krishna, Yogesh, Aman, Anveshita, Shivam, Arya, Satun, Siddharth, Shruti, Disha, Swarnendu, Sunipa, Rajneesh, Sanjana, Apurva, Amrita, good morning. Guys, I just want to send a thank you to all of you for wishing me yesterday. I can't tell you how happy your wishes made me. It just like, I'm just too elated and just, my heart is full now. So thank you. And a special shout out to Apurva. She has sent me a beautiful picture, couriered it to me. I'm just like, I can't say how happy that made me. So thank you, Apurva, for just that. Yeah. Let's do this question before I start crying. Yep, let's go. We've got it. Hindi heartland brings out the caste, but caste-based politics did not work. So therefore, it cannot be D. SP Congress combine is new age combination, not really. Communal politics is on the rise, but were we really talking of that? No, we were talking of that fact that the BJP brand of politics is a winning formula. Look at them, 4 states and all repetitive states. Interestingly, I don't know if you're aware of this, UP has a UP apparently has this thing that anti-incumbency works very well every time the party in power has been voted out. So this is only the first time the party remains in power. So kudos to the Yogi Modi combine and whatever else magic that they threw out. All right, today we only have 3 questions, guys. Just didn't have the time to rise and shine and make like 100 questions. So yeah, what's the tone of this passage? Come on, it could not wash off its image of being a party that provides protection to criminals and favors Yadavs and Muslims. Is it negative? Is it excited? Is it factual? Is it acerbic? Akhil, the article does not talk of Akhilesh. Pay attention to that. They have talked of all the parties. They have talked of BSP. They've talked of SP. They've talked of Congress. They've talked of AAP. But majorly what they say is that BJP brand of politics is working, right? Yeah, so here's your question. All right, it could not wash off its image of being a party that provides protection to criminals and favors Yadavs and Muslims. Not acerbic because we are not taunting anyone, right? Not factual because this is the writer's opinion. Hey, for all you know, Akhilesh has actually doubled his tally. So whatever he did was probably working. Maybe not in all the seats, but it worked. So if you've gone from 40 to 80 or 100 to 200, then whatever you did was working, even if you did not win all those. So cannot say that. Excited, clearly not. So yes, negative of course is the correct answer. Absolutely. All right, what is the meaning of the word iteration? Oh, and I'm going to give you some new options. So here are your 4 options. Is it A, roundabout? Is it B, repetition? Is it C, reverberation? Or is it D, repercussion? Come on, guys. Yay, wonderful, Indrajit. Come on, guys. Iteration. What does the word iteration mean? Everybody, please hit the like button. You know that your likes make my day. सुबह सुबह उठ करके मैंने दौड़ दौड़ के पीपीटी बनाया इसीलिए क्योंकि I just love the fact that you guys are here every morning at 9 a.m. Guys, today we have a very full schedule, so do make sure you are keeping a track of all the classes and joining in all the classes. All right, yes, iteration means something being done over and over and over again. So therefore, clearly repetition is the correct answer. Reverberation means when the sound travels back. So the sound hits something and then it comes back. That's a reverberation. Repercussion is a consequence of something. And roundabout, of course, is indirect, right? So when you speak in a roundabout way, you're speaking euphemistically, you're not speaking clearly, and that's our words for the day. All right, yes. So noon, we do have our word power series quiz. So do make sure you're coming in. The GDPI group, you will have a group discussion session where we will cover 3 or 4 topics intensively. I will give you inputs onto that. This is not for people who are preparing for CAT this year. This is for the previous year CAT 21 students only, okay? 5 p.m. perfection batch will happen. So do make sure you're joining in for the practice. We are doing para summaries right now. And yes, you remember the Road to Success batch is today the second class of the Road to Success batch. Any beginners who are starting their CAT preparation or who missed out on their CAT preparation, Sunipa, this one is for you. 8 p.m. the beginners batch for VARC. Join in. Sunipa, you also join the perfection batch. All right, so here are all the things. I will send out the schedule in about 10 minutes for you guys, so you can take a look at that. Remember to hit like, share, subscribe, and the bell icon, guys. And also remember to use AbhiCat Live to subscribe to Unacademy. Just make me happy. Get this 10% off and make me happy. All right, thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow morning, bright and shiny. Remember, noon is the quiz.